He's going to try and do a cold shot for one of them in the head, and then try and get the other one before he can knows what the hell's going on.
All right, roll a sneaking test for me.
3 successes, sir.
All right, you're able to get around, and let's go ahead and before any kind of initiative, you're able to just sneak up. Give me a pistols roll.
6 successes for the headshot. Well, for the cold shot for vitals. So 10 physical plus whatever 6 successes is on this kid.
Alright, well, we'll say the first guy is down. No problem. But you'll need to roll initiative for the next guy.
And the weapon is suppressed.
Jonker's turn.
Going to do another cold shot vitals. I'm going to double tap it. So double tap cold shot vitals.
Alright, go ahead and roll it. Remember to give yourself unless you have thermographic, the -1.
Are we in a place where I can get SmartLink active?
Yeah, you have wireless.
Alright, because I think that actually negates it, or at least if I can get I'm running wireless, so that balances out.
Sure, yeah, because you get the dice pool modifier, right?
Correct. So that's 3 successes, and I'm looking at 11 before pits.
Wow.
I don't know which gunshots House is hearing. This is all suppressed.
And you got 1 hit, so you get 2 net hits.
So that's 13 physical, and it's AP -1 because I'm only firing regular bullets.
We got 5 hits on damage resistance. That gives
him
that's
8 physical.
Yeah, 8 physical.
Alright, he is hit by the bullet, blood sprays, and he falls to the ground and screams, "Oh my god!" He yells, "Gunshots! They're fragging! Attacking us!"
Time to go loud.
Did you say that over the sub mic?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I was going to ask you, could I roll to get rid of any of that drain, since it had been a while?
It hasn't been an hour. That's how long it would have to have been.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, since he said that, I'm going to... I guess I should... Is the front door, is it locked?
You can check it for a simple action.
Yep, I'll do that. I'll try to open it.
Roll your edge.
1 success.
It's unlocked.
Alright, I will throw it open and cast a mana ball or a stun ball into the biggest crowd of people I see.
There are 4 dudes in the living room.
Yep, that's who I'm going for.
Better cast that recklessly.
I am, yeah. And I'm going to edge this as well, pre-edge.
Yep.
6 successes, so I get 4 of those. And then I'll roll drain. Ugh. I'm going to use another point of edge to reroll that so I don't pass out in the middle of combat. Alright, so I take 1 more stun.
Alright, so mana ball slams into the middle of them. It was force 4, correct?
It was, yes, force 4.
But he only gets to his successes, doesn't he, on damage?
Yes, his successes will determine the damage the net hits, but the force determines the radius. Alright, let me roll their willpower here. I'm just going to do 1 roll for all of them.
I'll come in. Can I come in late?
Yep, you can go ahead and roll and just subtract 10 from your initiative. Alright, they get all smashed by a mana ball, and one of them yells, "Ah! Magic!"
Just to clarify, it's a stun ball, not a mana ball.
Oh, okay. So the gangers there all dive behind, one of them dives under a coffee table, and some of them dive behind a couch. The ganger that's outside Yonkers, he crawls underneath, or he crawls behind a trash can that's out there.
Roger.
House's turn.
Alright, for a complex action, I'm going to go ahead and start to jam the signal, turning my rigger command console into a omnidirectional jamming device. It's going to be effective within 100 meters of. I'm inside the truck cab, right outside of their building. So, GM, so 100 meters, so that's about one football field. Do you think that would be the whole block that they're on, or would it be a smaller area?
Maybe not the whole block, but it'll definitely cover their house if that's what you're concerned about.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I'll roll the test now, and each success that I get is going to be an addition of 1 to noise level for them to do any sort of matrix action. Okay, so I got 4 successes, so noise level is 4 for the entire building until I stop jamming.
Yonkers' turn.
So Yonkers is going to make his way towards the door. As he does, he's going to just politely put the screaming ganger out of his misery. This is going to be another called shot for vitals. 4 successes.
All right, we'll go ahead and say that you got him down. He's not going to be able to resist well enough, probably, to stay alive in any meaningful way.
Alright, and as I hustle up and have fired that shot, I'm going to put that pistol away.
Alright, the door that is in the back is a sliding glass door.
Roger.
Just to let you know. It's Case's turn.
So Case is looking at the field of icons and adjusting his filters to try to determine the traffic going between the gangers and find where most of the communication is trying to go to.
The guy that was on the back porch and now somebody from the living room, they both make a call, or they both send some messages. Case sees that they're trying to send signals, and it kind of just gets lost in the mess of the Matrix.
Okay. I'm going to hold action for now. I'm trying to look something up, and my book's not working right.
Davros.
Alright, so he is going to try something he's never done before, and he's going to cast a Spirit of Fire. And he's going to put it right in the middle of the living room. Alright, so I'm going to summon a Force 4 Spirit.
Alright, so you got 7. Let's see.
Are you then going to tell it to fire fry?
Oh, nice. Good for me.
So you have a minimum drain value of 2 that you have to resist.
Okay, 5 successes. Alright, so I'm going to summon Spirit. He's going to just come look like a... not really like any kind of form. It's just going to be just a huge, like just a pillar of fire. It's not going to take any kind of form that you would recognize. And as Davros is very scientific, and he just likes fire by itself. So he's going to summon to the middle. And do I need to roll initiative for it somehow?
So that's
So
21, and it actually gets a minus 20 because it's joining in the middle of the second round, so it has an initiative of 1.
Hey, that's one round.
The gangers that are down there start to scream.
Okay.
Is Case... Are you interrupting, Case?
Yeah, I was going to interrupt and go and do my action. The closest guy to Yonkers, I'm going to go ahead and target his pistol or his weapon.
Okay.
With that hack on the fly, just a single mark.
Hack on the fly. You've got it. There's no way that this guy will be able to resist it, basically. So you got a mark. The gangers that are in the living room start to scream and run into the other room, which is the living room is connected to a kitchen which goes by a short hallway which has a back door. That's the sliding glass door. But they run into the kitchen and 2 of them kick over a table, get behind it, and then the other 2 get behind the wall. Are you still sustaining your invisibility?
After I summon the spirit, I'll let it drop. But I'm still not inside the house yet. I'm still by the door.
Okay. Alright, the spirit needs to roll its willpower, so roll that.
Okay, and that is... Hold on. I went away from
Your spirit has a willpower of 4.
Okay. It's just equal to the force.
Correct.
1 success.
Alright, your spirit took 1 damage from a stun bolt.
Ooh, he's mad now.
Yonkers,
So, Yonkers is going to bring his Mossberg up off the sling and perform a slicing the pie action coming around the corner of the sliding glass door to make sure that he doesn't pop out into anyone's immediate line of fire without firing first back at them. Small unit tactics, that runs off of the skill plus intuition, right?
I think it's also cumulative if any of the rest of us have it.
only
If we're doing it as a teamwork action.
right. It depends on the maneuvering you're doing, and since he's doing it by himself. So.
Right, so I have a +3 of defense as I make my way around the corner. Do I see anybody?
Yes, you see there are 2 guys hiding behind a kicked over table. They're on the side of the table that is basically they're not in cover from you because they're between the table and the sliding glass door. Also, the hallway that leads to the kitchen area, there's a gang member on either side of that doorway.
Awesome. As a free action, I will switch my my spread to medium, and the 2 hiding behind the table are about to have a very bad day, and I will give them a single round of buckshot. See how they like it.
We'll just call those guys toast. They get hit and smack up against the table that they're hiding behind, startling the other 2 guys as you shoot through the glass and shatter it.
So the glass shatters. Obviously, again, it's a suppressed weapon, but it doesn't matter much in this situation.
Case, you're up.
Okay, so Case targets the pistol that he got the mark on previously, and ejects the clip from the gun.
Yeah, the jamming has made the matrix so muddled that your signal just doesn't get through. You have another simple action if you'd like.
I'm going to withhold it for now.
And Davros.
Alright, so I'm still at the front of the door. Can I see anybody? I know you said they all retreated to the kitchen, but is there anybody left in my view?
Not from where you're standing, you can't see anyone.
Alright, well then I will just hold Davros' complex action for now.
Alright. The fire spirit is awaiting.
Oh, I guess I have to give him his orders, don't I?
Yes, so he says to you, he says, "What would you have me do?"
Alright, and it's a simple action to give orders, correct?
Yes.
Alright, so I'll use simple action, I'll just say, just attack, burn them all. And so he will use his elemental attack.
The area that he is spawned in, the living room begins to catch fire as he moves through the living room. The couch is catching fire, and the walls that he's brushing up against are also catching fire.
Davros, by the way, is just kind of like looking at him with his jaw dropped.
Now he moves into it starts to go up the stairs, which are now also catching on fire.
Oh man!
And
all right,
it's going to, let's see, it's
Note
going
self.
to attack. So it's going to use its elemental attack. I'll let you roll it.
yeah, and he has the spirit has a damage value of 8 with the AP of -4.
So 2 net hits, base damage value of 8, AP -4, so that's 10. Nice. So he's hit. Everyone roll initiative.
GM Hauser wants to use a point of edge to go first for this first pass.
Okay.
Man.
All right. house gets moved up to the top of the initiative. Go.
Okay, for a simple action, I'm going to stop jamming through my Rigger command console, and I'm going to use a free action to send a quick text message by comlink to the rest of the team saying that the matrix is wide open. I'm starting the truck up for a quick escape, and use my remaining simple action to start the ignition of the truck out in front of the gang hideout.
Yonkers.
Alright, so Yonkers is going to step in through the broken glass window, and the first guy in the hallway, who I think was essentially standing on the open and clear, is going to get another round of buckshot. This time, as a free action, I'm changing choke to narrow.
Did you say you have thermographic vision?
At this range, it shouldn't matter, I don't think. I mean, we're at close range. Seeing someone shouldn't be that hard.
No, but there's now smoke filling the room.
Fair. I will... what's the modifier for smoke?
For right now, it's -1 only. Because it just happened.
Alright, I will... that and my smart link will probably cancel out then, so I'm at +3. So we're at 4 successes. He is at -1 to dodge, but I'm throwing 14 dice at him. Or a base 14 damage.
You got 1 net hit. That's still a lot of damage.
Yeah, 15 and he has the soak. He can have a good day with that.
He's down. Case, the massive amount of noise was more than cut in half, and everything seems a lot clearer now.
Okay, I'm going to try to, again, zone in on the leader, or what seems to be like the communication hub, or giving orders.
It doesn't seem like there's any communication going out at the moment.
Okay, and that... I'm going to go ahead and do a simple action and try to eject his clip again.
Alright, from the one guy in the kitchen that's still standing?
Yeah, I suppose. Oh, is there just like one guy left?
That's right. In the kitchen, there are several people upstairs. So there are more icons upstairs.
Okay, what icons am I seeing upstairs?
Comlinks and guns.
Okay, I'm going to pick an upstairs comlink at random and do a hack on the fly, and we're done with jamming, right?
Yeah, noise level's down to 3 right now.
Okay, I'm going to... I get one answer, right?
Yep.
I'm going to check the identity on that comlink.
There's no... It's not actually... There's no SIN on it, per se. So there's no ID or anything attached to it.
And that's a complex action. I'm done.
Alright, the spirit is going to attack again.
3 hits.
So the fire elemental, or fire spirit, however you want to refer to it, it shoots a blast of fire at a man standing at the top of the stairs who's engulfed in flames and stumbles and falls down the stairs straight past the fire spirit as the fire spirit continues up the stairs in its slow onslaught.
Nice.
Davros, it's your turn.
For right now, he'll just hold, and I'll think of something else. I'll just hold my complex action for
Okay.
now.
Alright, you hear some screaming coming from upstairs. The ganger that's in the kitchen spins around and fires wildly at Yonkers.
I hit my natural cap of 7.
Alright, so he fires wildly and you easily duck out of the way as he misses. Haunted house. You see the window, one of the windows on the top floor facing the front of the house gets smashed open. And then another guy jumps out of the window. and lands in the bushes out front. Case, you notice that a mass message gets sent, and you can see tendrils of data all come from a single nexus. It's Yonkers' turn.
I'm actually going to interrupt, if that's all right.
Okay.
I'm just going to cast Improved Invisibility on myself. No, I'm not going to Reckless Spellcast. I'm just going to do it regular.
Okay.
Force 3. So no drain or anything. And yeah, and so it is Force 3. So my focus concentration will, so I won't have the modifier.
Alright. Yonkers is going to focus in on the guy who just took a pot shot at him and 86 him. He's also going over the comlink, tell, hey, Prof, 86 the spirit, you're going to burn the house down.
Alright, go ahead and make your shot.
7 successes sounds like a bad day to be that guy. And he has a -1 to dodge.
He's hit, and we will call him dead. I don't think he's going to be able to accrue enough successes to resist enough damage. Case?
Alright, Case, the Case is going to target the comm link that sent the message with another hack on the fly. I want to try for 2 marks. The lower my dice pool, the better I roll, apparently.
3 net hits.
Then I will go with identity.
Alright, this comlink is also, it's not registered, it doesn't have an ID on it, it doesn't even look like it technically has an owner.
No owner?
Well, it's kind of like a black market sort of hacked comlink. They're commonly sold on the black market. It's got an owner, but, you know, it's not like... Yeah, it's not like an owner that's connected to an identity. Fire Spirit continues on its rampage.
Can I, instead of doing elemental attack, can I have him use another power?
You'd have to give him another command. He's deciding to use the elemental attack every time because you just told him to kill
attack.
Stuff.
Okay. All right. 4 successes.
2 net hits. That's 10. AP -4. Okay, another person is engulfed in flames.
Has Case provided who the leader is?
Yes, and I would have sent that out as a free action. I'm sorry. I've got the leader.
Alright, Yonkers is going to try and rush that guy in the confusion.
The problem is that the whole living room and up the stairs are on fire, and you'll have to get past a fire elemental that's at the top of the stairs. That's going to take, but so you to get all the way up the stairs and to get past the fire elemental without touching its always active fire aura, you're gonna have to give me 5 hits on a gymnastics.
As a note, I do have fire resistance and some stuff.
Okay, that's important to know. Yeah, in case you do start taking fire damage.
Okay, Yonkers is going to renew his agility boost. Tuck and roll past it or something. Get through it get around and or through it as quickly as possible. Charming. That is not 5 successes.
Roll your armor value plus your fire resistance. -4.
1 success.
Alright, you do have... Your arm catches fire as you roll past. To put it out, you'll have to do an agility plus intuition test on your next turn.
Roger.
Case.
Okay. Case is going to send a message to that comm link that he marked. The Emporium is off limits and under our protection. I suggest you jump out a window now. And then I am going to go ahead and throw a data spike, and I'm going to edge it. All right, and that's 5 successes.
2. You get 3 net hits.
So you got 7 hits coming to you, and you resist with device rating firewall.
7 matrix damage then. Alright, now we can do initiative.
Alright, and then Fire Spirit will have a 17.
I'm going to use the gangers, all their collective edge, to make them all go first, and they're all going to flee and jump out windows and whatnot.
I would like to contest the fair escape of the leader.
You can chase him down. The leader is going to definitely try to escape through out a window out the back of the house.
That's nice.
It's Yonkers' turn. You have to roll to resist 3 damage. It's like a regular damage resistance, but yeah, the fire has an AP of -4.
Yonkers isn't noticing yet.
Right.
He's going to kick in the door of the place that assuming the door's not open already, he's going to kick in the door and start yelling, "Get on the ground," and see if the guy is making his way to the window yet or not.
He was, and he kind of drops to the ground, drops to his knees in front of the window, and yells, "Don't shoot! We gotta get out of here! This place is going up in flames!"
I'll wait till the next round to continue this conversation.
Sure, Case, you can go.
Okay, is his icon still active that I
Yep.
marked? Okay, I'm wanting to send another data spike his way.
You missed, or it didn't work.
Did you get 2 successes?
Yes. The fire spirit stops behind you, Yonkers, and says, "Move, I am tasked with destroying this one." And then, House, it's your turn.
Okay. You had said originally one gang member jumped out of the window and fell into the bushes behind a trash can out in front of the building.
Yeah, there are 3 out in the front now.
Okay, I want to make a... since I'm manually controlling the vehicle that I just started up, I want to go ahead and drive it forward and try to just, if not physically pin them against the side of the burning building, I at least want to make it difficult for them to run immediately away from it.
You have to roll a pilot groundcraft.
Alright, I got 3 successes.
You're definitely able to get one of them kind of pinned up to the wall.
And with my remaining simple action, I want to just send a quick message again to the group over comlink and say, I've got one of them pinned against the burning building. We need to get out of here quick. And then that's going to be the end of my turn.
Davros.
Alright, Davros, for simple action, is going to command the spirit to go back into the astral plane, or to take its astral form. And so it'll disappear, and then I'll hold my simple action.
The ganger looks at Yonkers and says, "This building is burning down. We need to get out of here now."
Shut up and answer questions, or you're not going to make it out of this building.
Oh my god. What do you
Can I
need to
make
know?
it? Alright. Pretty simple. Who hired you to mess with Rasputin's last secret?
What? I wasn't hired by anybody.
Can I get a was it judge intentions off that, please?
Sure, yeah. So he's definitely kind of playing loose with the truth.
Well, that's a shame. I guess that just means I have to kill you now. Yonkers raises the gun. I'm just going to do an intimidation.
You can easily intimidate him. He says, "Oh my god, okay, look, I wasn't hired by anyone. We entered into an agreement with we have some friends, the ancients, and they wanted us to mess with this shop because we needed to put them out of business and destroy the shop and make sure that they didn't have any kind of a successful business. So, can we please get out of this building? It's burning, and I don't feel like having I'm sure you don't want to collapse and die in this burning building."
Of course not. Yonkers lowers the gun slightly. I'm called shot for the legs.
You shoot him in the legs, and he starts screaming, "Why in the world would you do that?"
to send a message. Yonkers drops or lets the Mossberg hit fall down on its sling, so it's hanging on its side. He pulls out one of the frag grenades, pulls the pin, drops it in front of him, and jumps out a window.
Definitely give yourself a point of edge. All right, what else is everybody else doing? Davros, are you leaving the building?
Yes, Davros is running towards the car or the van.
As soon as Davros gets into the cab, he sends a comlink message over to Yonkers and says, "Hey, the back door is open. Get in quick, and we're getting out of here."
Yonkers is going to combat roll down to the first floor, and then as he makes his way to the vehicle, start patting out his arm.
Yeah, you can easily get the fire out, but give me one more damage resistance roll just to see if during that time you took any damage from the fire. Alright, so you're good. You don't take any damage. You put the fire out.
Alright, Case is going to go ahead and try to download whatever information or copy over any information he can from the guy's comlink as far as contacts, phone numbers.
As you guys see Yonkers coming around the side of the building, he's walking slowly, he's just putting some fire out. You're not quite sure whether it's the smoke from the fire or the light from the burning building, but there seems to be some sort of radiant red aura around him as he looks very intense.
And cool dudes don't look at explosions.